We Love Hip Hop.
Can we talk about this Drake lawsuit for a quick second?
Yeah.
We haven't really brought it up on the pod in a minute, but it's been going on where like Drake's asking for some wild things now. He wants DNA proof from
versus
Kendrick.
his Maury Povich thing.
Yeah. He wants proof that the baby might be day free, right? What else was he asking for? There was something crazy that he was asking for.
The contract to be redacted.
Yeah, he wanted to see the Kendrick's contracts.
Oh, also the abuse.
Yes, domestic violence abuse.
Like emails about the abuse,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, between 2017 and it's...
Yeah, he wants to see everything. So Lucien Grange finally responded to like just Drake always asking for shit. So I'm going to play this courtesy of, Speechly? Let me find the part here about where Lucien Grange responds.
Labry Graham.
Labry Graham is crazy.
His role as CEO of a multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation involves global strategy.
Right here.
Not the Universal Music Group CEO Lucien Grange responded to Drake's defamation.
Oh, that's Snoop Dogg, by the way.
Is that Snoop Dogg AI or actual Snoop Dogg?
That's Snoop Dogg AI.
Okay. I'm
Remorse, diss track not like us. Calling the claims.
Can you do a Carter now?
It's not one of the options, but Sloop to Speechly.
Okay.
Send the bag.
Farcical, nonsensical, and groundless and indeed ridiculous. In a sworn declaration filed on August 14th, 2025, in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, Grange denied any personal involvement in the release or promotion of the track, stating he had not heard Not Like Us nor seen its cover art or music video until after its release by Interscope Records. He emphasized that his role as CEO of a multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation involves global strategy, not the minutiae of individual song releases, and dismissed the idea that he was part of a scheme to devalue Drake's brand as absurd, given UMG's significant financial investment in Drake, including hundreds of millions of dollars in his recording career, catalog, and publishing rights. Grange also noted that such discovery requests are often used to waste UMG's time or seek commercial concessions. UMG's legal team further argued that Drake's motion to compel Grange's emails and texts, along with an unredacted copy of Lamar's contract, is a transparent attempt to harass the company, asserting that the premise of a corporate conspiracy behind Drake's loss in the rap battle is absurd. The lawsuit, filed by Drake in January.
So, yeah, he's like, yo, why would me, somebody who controls billions of dollars for this billion-dollar company, who doesn't even handle the minutia of like song to song, you conspire to try to bring you down, broski? I didn't even hear Not Like Us until I seen it come out on the label.
And I feel like if they're conspiring to devalue him, there's way better plans than like, oh, we're going to get a rapper to diss him, and hopefully he takes the bait and gets into the battle. And then I feel like there's a lot of variables for this to be like an actual plan. Because it's not like Drake was forced to get into the battle, you know what I mean? Like the man said he was retiring. He said he's taking a break from music.
Yeah.
It was literally his choice to enter, like.
Yeah, they would have had to be involved in like that even. Like they would have had to like set it up where it's like the first diss, which was like that.
Exactly.
And like I feel like that's too much to orchestrate. But I have been hearing alternative arguments that like the labels are going more towards like less towards superstars and more towards like just quick like little fad stars. You know what I'm saying? With like TikTok. So someone like Drake poses a threat because of his reach, because of his like cultural impact and because of the money his music generates. So I've been hearing that like he made that 400 mil quick back. You know what I'm saying? And now he's trying to like get out of it because like they still own his masters or like a percentage of his publishing.
It's not that he wouldn't want to get out of it from what I heard. I
like he was in a
more.
Was he in a 360 though?
He was in a 360, yes.
Okay, he is in a 360.
But he wanted more money. I think he wanted 600 million this time around, and they were like, nah, we're going to give you 400 million again.
But I feel like if you look at the projects he was dropping to like fulfill his requirements, I kind of feel like whoever was handling it is like, yo, this guy's giving it. Like, you know when you link your plug and then like you guys work out a deal, but they're not giving you the same thing that they used. It's like, hey, he's giving us the mid, right?
He's giving some bush, eh?
Dark Lane, demo tapes, bros. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. It's going to get me there. But like, this isn't nothing was the same. You know what I mean? Honestly, never mind. Okay, I see what you're doing here, but like.
So you're saying as soon as he got the 400 million, he took his foot off the gas musically?
He's like, yeah, let me just get as many products out there as possible.
Get back my money.
Yeah. And he made it back. But with good product.
Again, bad business. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to give you more bread after like, you know, like I don't really love.
You gave me a bunch of mid shit.
You know what I mean? Like
basically. And not to say that the music was completely mid, but it wasn't lasting.
And
Did it stick?
No, Scorpion. All his music sticks, but
No, Scorpion, I feel like still had some songs that stuck. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Whatchamacallit,
In
I
My
just flipped the
Feelings.
switch and all that. In My Feelings,
Yeah,
nonstop.
nonstop. Yeah, all those songs kind of stuck. But anything post Scorpion, the songs kind of just came and went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What were you gonna say, Zara?
What I was gonna say is it's not like they don't want Drake on their label. They just want him for a lesser price than what he wants and what he feels like he's worth.
Yeah.
They actually want him to stay there, but like for way less.
Yeah,
And
or the
because
same.
he doesn't want to do it, that's where like the conflict is. I don't know though, like what you were saying, like orchestrating this whole thing just to like take him down. Like it does seem like a little, like they said, absurd.
Yeah.
But I can't put it past them because like they do operate in like a different, like they're playing 4D chess. Like they want it to be so subtle that like we'd never know.
I think if anybody was playing 4D chess, it would be Kendrick and TDE.
Mm.
Because if you look at their timeline, okay, they took time, got out of the contract, made partnerships with Interscope and stuff. Kendrick, remember, look, he dropped GNX on his own imprint.
Yeah.
So everything post beef, he's like, those are his
benefiting.
masters. He's
Yeah.
benefiting, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And TDE, they're still benefiting because Kendrick brought SZA on the tour.
Yeah.
And Kendrick's not even really, well, he's mentioned in the lawsuit, but he's not getting sued. So Kendrick was able to have this huge come up, battle the number one rapper, take him down, quote unquote, and kind of like skate free while UMG and Drake are kind of like battling it out, like catfighting, you know what I mean? I feel like if anyone was playing 4D chess, it was Kendrick and TDE. And
Yeah, that's some good 4D chess. Let me ask you guys a question. Because I've already commented on my feelings on the lawsuit. I'm kind of shaky on it, but now I'm kind of understanding a little bit because if you call me like a PDF file, I might want to fuck you up in real life.
fighting.
Right? So, at Dusty, man with kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now your reputation publicly all over the place, based on this song, is you touch the youth them. You're going to want to do something to the guy. And then you find out that the company that you guys both work for is helping to push this narrative.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cut the man's face, so I'm going to have to sue somebody. This is what I've come to me as something, maybe to justify it. Do you guys, am I completely off of that?
I could see it
I hear
already.
you.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because people are like, yo, lawsuits are not hip hop.
No.
But also pushing the narrative that I'm a PDF file through the record company is also not hip hop.
I feel like Drake is just being a sore loser.
No.
Oh, look, hear me out. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Because Drake, we see now that it's literally in the documents that Drake has been suppressing other diss tracks. Drake has been suppressing other artists that try to get at him. So I feel like Drake thought he could enter this battle with Kendrick, get his stuff off, and then suppress whatever Kendrick had coming out so that Drake would be victorious. And because that didn't happen, Drake was kind of caught off guard. Like, wait, yo, like, you guys let him get this off? Wait, what the? So I kind of feel like Drake is kind of reaching at straws to do like whatever he can to switch the narrative, but he's just keeping the narrative going by like keeping it in the headlines, you know?
Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Dusty?
I forgot.
What do you
Well, I just, because I hear what Natural's saying, but I always felt it was like kind of sketchy that like Kendrick is this like industry darling still, and that the industry has always kind of been against Drake, even when we didn't really realize it. I know Ack talks about it a lot now, and also Ack is a little biased, but he gets at Drake sometimes too. So
Yeah.
I feel like he could be somewhat neutral, but I do think that like there is something to say about the industry being like anti-Drake to an extent. That's why he hasn't participated in the award shows and like those like lights, camera, action type of events.
But why is the industry anti-Drake?
I think
Is
he's
Drake just innocent in this? Oh no, he's a bystander.
I think it's not even innocent. It's just he's the one that's not following what every single other artist is doing that like is in their favor, you know? And what is he doing that's different than like A$AP Rocky, Future, Rick Ross, French Montana, all these other rappers? How come the industry loves them, but this one guy from Toronto is who they have a problem with? He has to be doing something that is threatening their kind of status quo. And what is it?
Or
that he's
something
doing?
so egregious behind the scenes that we're like, oh, damn, okay, that's what you usually do. Wow, you're an asshole.
I don't even think the industry loves all those guys you just mentioned. I think the industry sees everybody as indisposable, including Drake.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just think that Drake thought he wasn't indisposable, and like maybe Lucian's is trying to teach Mans a lesson. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, it is capitalism for them. Like, I don't think they have any like personal attachments to like all these other rappers, but I think it's just about behavior for them. It's about how these rappers interact with them and quote unquote like fall in line.
Yeah.
And maybe Drake wasn't falling in line. So what was he not falling in line for? What was he not doing that all these other rappers aren't getting these like industry attacks from?
Yeah, and I think it's also a combination. Maybe there's something that, you know, he wasn't following in line, and just how are you just this big? Pause. Like, you're so much levels above the other rappers that you have to demand so much more, and like we have to do so much more around you because of the level of you're at. After a while, it's like, we don't need to have all these headaches. We could have a bunch of freaking disposable rappers all over the place that we don't have headaches with because they're not as valuable. You know what I'm saying? You keep on asking for the whole bank every time you come outside. We don't need to do that anymore. The industry's not even like that anymore.
you don't think the okay, Lucian specifically, but like UMG feels like, okay, we kind of brought you in this world, we could take you out type thing. Like,
Yeah.
we propped you up when Scorpion was out. Like, they're accusing Kendrick of botting, but Scorpion was botted. You know what I mean? It was on every playlist, Christian playlist, R&B playlist, house playlist.
Christian playlist is crazy.
You know what I mean? So
Country.
like, so the same emphasis they're putting on Kendrick now, they were putting on Drake before. So maybe, but what is the saying? When you have privilege, equality feels like
Oppression.
exactly.
Yeah.
There it is. When you have privilege, equality feels like oppression. So I feel like now that they're treating Drake like every other artist, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, like they're all against me.
He doesn't know how to take it.
So wait, how long? When did Drake stop being this industry darling? Because you're saying they were propping him up, and like I remember he was hosting like the ESPYs, and he was doing like more like Hollywood type of stuff. So when do you think that switch happened? Was it just like around recently, around Not Like Us times?
I feel like it's somewhere around the pandemic times, yo. He started becoming the villain. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was around the time he got to 400 million, or like shortly after.
Maybe like around views ish. I don't know.
Let me ask you guys something though, because they're saying with him asking about all of this stuff from Kendrick, right? All of this information in the lawsuit. Why would you get mad at Kendrick calling you a PDF file when he called somebody a PDF file back in the days?
Who's that? Somebody?
Oh man, run the clip.
Tiger?
Aristo. So this is from an old beef, and I defended it because he didn't actually call him a PDF, but he did accuse him of dealing with young girls.
You try to cover up your lies like a canopy and trying to pull 17-year-olds down at Bramley. And we don't got it out for you. We just saying that don't nobody vouch for you.
Yo, can you run that? I need to hear the ad lib again. He's like, I know about it. Yo, run that back one more time, please.
Damn it,
Listen to the ad lib.
You trying to cover up your lies like a canopy and trying to pull 17-year-olds down at Bramley. And we don't got it out for you.
I know about it.
We just saying that don't nobody vouch for you.
So is it a double standard?
No.
I feel like if you
Yes.
ask Drake, he'll be
No.
like, no, I literally knew a 17-year-old that you
Yeah.
talked to. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
he knows about
And
it.
he
Like,
knows about it.
emphasized it.
He emphasized it.
There's one specific incident he knows
Aristo,
about.
hold on. Aristo never sued him. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Also
there's
true.
there's not like, you know what I mean? You didn't, and Aristo's not that big. Pause. He's not that bigger than Kendrick. Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog. Kendrick saying it had the whole flipping world kind of like, yo, having me look.
But
like
everybody
I'm crazy.
already thought that from before. It's not like Kendrick said it and there's no like
Well, hold on.
evidence
You know when
behind
something
it.
is hold on. You know when something is in house first? It's okay. Let it stay in house, dog. The minute it reaches outside the fucking house, there's a problem, dog.
It wasn't really in house like that.
Yeah, but you get hold on. It's in house because we only know, or certain group of people know. Now
Yeah.
it's the random white guy walking down the street.
It was still inside of hip hop.
It was
and,
exactly.
And listen, just to get this straight, I don't believe that the man's a Ute masher or anything like that. I'm
No.
just saying that like there was always little Joe Button and different people that were like, "Yo, why are you around these young girls?" Da, 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 da. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I was
Like,
gonna say
but
Joe
that-
Budden knew about it like
yeah,
a
but
while
see
back.
what I mean? But that's in house, just like the Diddy parties.
yeah,
At first, they started in house. The only we knew about, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And as soon as that one gets out there,
But to draw parallels to that clip,
okay,
Kendrick didn't technically call Drake a PDF file either. You know what I mean? He only alluded to certain things. I heard you like
certified what?
that's not calling Drake though.
He said, listen, because I know I've already heard the West Coast guy, hey, yo, hey. I could already hear their argument. He didn't say it singular. He said certified, Loverboy certified PDFs. Plural. So they were talking about the OVO crew.
Team.
Right? And that's why on the freaking thing, there's multiple dots and not just one. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. I've had so many arguments with different people in different places. I already know what the rebuttal is. They're going to be like, no, hey.
Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. Sup, homie?
You know what I'm saying? He asked for that shit, cuz.
Yeah.
He literally did though, you know what I mean? And he got at Tyga. He dissed Tyga for
He did.
Kylie, for Kylie, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, I know it sounds like I'm a Drake hater, but I'm such a Drake fan. Like, I grew up listening to this guy. So when I see kind of like the artist he became, it's like, it's a little disappointing. Kind of like when I look at Ye, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you guys kind of grow to be like some deep, like dweebs, you know what I mean?
Or like they were always dweebs. But I'm saying like, I
still want that follow.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? They're always gonna be dweebles. They're already pulling cornball stuff like this now. What do you think they were doing when they were younger? Like,
fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. So are you guys pro, and let's close the segment off. Are we pro or no lawsuit?
I'm anti the lawsuit.
You're anti-lawsuit?
Yeah, still, I'm like, now you want to see what underwear I was wearing that day? Like, come on, dude. You know what I mean, dog? No.
I feel like I was anti-lawsuit, but now that we're here, I do want him to win the lawsuit. Like, I'm just here for like the plot.
He has to win.
Like, yeah, I feel like now that we're already this deep in, it's like you can't just withdraw now. You might as well go for the jugular and see what you can get.
No, he has to win. Because if he doesn't,
he's done.
Yes, Dunzo, bro. Gonna be like, yo, bro, you look crazy, my dog. You lost a rap battle. You sued them and lost.
What do you mean?
We might be fried. We're cooked.
They're not gonna let him win.
No, not cooked. Like, he'll still have his fans or whatever, but his perception as far as in the hip hop culture, finito, bro.
But I feel like Drake at this point, I don't want to say he doesn't need hip hop culture, but he's so global that like he could just live off like going to Budapest and Tokyo,
that's
and
fine.
China, all these places.
That's fine, but just don't expect to get in talking about I'm the sickest rapper, I'm the GOAT, none of that shit. None of the niggas in rap ain't gonna want to hear that no more.
But they already don't really consider him even a part of that top 5 or top 10 conversation, like a lot of Americans.
Yeah, because of the ghostwriting.
Yeah.
I just want to ask one more question. Do you think do you think they'll let him win this because of the ramifications that could happen from the precedent that it sets? In the sense of like, okay, if you could sue somebody for like, if you look at all the drill music, they could make the argument that people have died because of music that UMG released.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go sue UMG as well. You know what I mean? I feel like it could have such a crazy ramification, and then now certain lyrics aren't even gonna be allowed to be said in music.
It sets a bad precedent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely does, because
it's dangerous for them.
Yeah, freedom of speech will definitely be under the microscope at that point. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.